Are you not tired? Are you not tired of being overlooked, overheard, and what you really want doesn't matter to the other person? I got you. If you want to have a better relationship at all, and if you want to learn how to communicate, then I got you. This is the video for you. If you are not so interested, keep on scrolling. This is not for you. And for everybody who is still here, let's get on another level together. In this video, I will show you how you will feel seen, how you will feel heard by your partner, and how you will get from your partner whatever it is that you want. So keep on watching. Hello my love, and welcome to this new video of mine. Today I want to talk about the 5 languages of love. You can find this book called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman on Amazon, for example, or on many other different sites, for example Mediumobs. I link it down in the description. So it's about the love languages actually. And if you want to communicate better in your relationship, or if you want to have a better relationship at all, I highly recommend you to read this book and learn the love language of your partner and your own love language. So really get to know yourself. It's really important that you know which love language is yours. So let's get started. My name is Vero, and we will talk about this topic right now because I think it is very important that we all learn about the love languages, because many relationships fail in this society because people don't know about love languages. So this is why I'm here, and I'm here to close this gap. So let's do it together. If you want to find out what your love language is, then you can click on the little link here underneath this video, and you will find out what your love language is and how you want to receive love. Yeah. It's really important that you know that, because only this way you will feel loved in your relationship, in your relationships actually, also in your friendships, in your workshops, in your environment, by all the other people that you are surrounded with. So I highly recommend to make a quiz like this one. There are also other internet pages where you can do it, but I put this link down in the bio so that you can really find it very easily and click on that link and find it out for yourself. So have fun with that. So the first love language is words of affirmations. Words of affirmations mean something like giving your partner a compliment which really comes from your heart. Don't say anything cheap just because you want to say something. Really think about what is something that I really think is beautiful about my partner today. What is some act that I really saw that he or she did which was really meaningful or really great? And if you see something like that in your partner, say it to him. Or if it's something like a gesture, or that he was opening the door not just for you but for an older grandma or something like that, really say that to him or to her, so that the person feels seen. And the positive thing about this is when you recognize the positive instead of criticizing negative things, then your partner wants to do more of those positive things. So really do that. Say whenever you see something great in your partner. That's very important. Also, of course, say thank you and say nice things like that when somebody does something for you. It's just another very sweet and short thing which you can do. It's not a big thing, but it's important in the moment actually. And also, if your partner is smiling at you, you probably do this very naturally. You just smile back. But some people don't do it, because I did it once. I had a friend actually when I was in Australia, and she came from India actually, but so she was actually an Italian girl who lived in India and then came to Australia, and she smiled at me once, and I thought about her smile. Wow, it's so beautiful. She had really so perfect teeth, and I felt a bit insecure in this moment because I think my teeth are not so perfect. So, and in that moment I was so insecure about my teeth that I didn't show her my teeth, and I was just so in my head that I didn't smile back. And this is why I messed up this friendship with her, I think, because I didn't smile back and she thought I didn't like her. But the smile is actually the shortest and the quickest way to show somebody that you like him without words, and it's giving the other person a feeling of you are safe with me, I have a good intention with you, so please don't feel embarrassed about your smile or something like that. When somebody smiles at you, don't worry that they would judge you for your smile. And if they do afterwards, then you can think to yourself if you want to ever smile at that specific person again. But I highly recommend to you, just live more in the moment. Don't be so much in your head and think, oh no, I cannot do that or this because I'm not good enough or whatever. Please forget those negative beliefs. I want you to really scratch them out this year and remove them with something positive. So whenever you think your teeth aren't that great looking or whatever, I want you to focus on what the message would be that you're sending, and really think about, if I don't smile, then it's not just not showing your teeth because you're insecure about it. It's really neglecting the other person of the feeling of you are safe with me. So smile at other people. The second love language I would love to share with you is quality time. You probably heard about quality time before, and if not, no worries, I got you. So quality time means actually that you spend qualitative time with your partner. That means that when, for example, you are having a date night and you want to cook something together, it's really important to keep those phones away. Yes, I said it. Really try to cook together, do something together, and don't distract yourself on social media with some app, because in this moment you would give your partner the feeling of like, yeah, you're kind of important, but my phone is more important right now. So, and that's not the feeling that you want to give your partner. So I really want to remind yourself of what intention you have and what kind of message you are sending when you do this. So I recommend that whenever you have a date night, that you kind of set the rule in your relationship together, talk about it beforehand, that you really want to keep those phones away for the evening, or just keep them out very quickly to make a picture of your food if you want to share it on, for example, Instagram or wherever you like to share your food. So really talk about it beforehand, or even if you have to pick your phone up because somebody wrote you or something, just tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend in the moment, I really have to just quickly answer this phone message because, I don't know, my friend has a heartbreak right now and it's important. So if it's that way, you say that, okay? So I mean, like, tell them what's on your mind, why you're doing it. So on this way you make clear why you are using your phone in the moment, so that your partner doesn't feel neglected in the moment. Some examples for quality time could also be like going on a hike together, or you could go and visit something together. You could go to the cinema or to an aquarium or something, like where you can explore something together, or to an activity room or escape room or something like that. Or you could do paintball. You can do so many things. You can do a workshop about a specific topic that you both are interested in. You could go paint pottery, or I don't know, make a baking course or a cooking course or something like that. So there are endless possibilities. What's important is that you are in the moment with your current partner, with the person that you're meeting up with. This is not just about relationship partners, it's about all kind of friendships actually. Every word which I'm talking about here, every love language is about all relationships in your life, not just about the romantic relationship in your life. So really open your mind and think about my words when you're in this situation. What you could also do, and what I suggest, is that you have, for example, one evening in the week, for example on Fridays or on Saturdays, when you have this evening with your partner. So on this evening you could go eat some dinner together, or have quality time like that. You could visit a cinema and watch a movie together, which you can talk about later on. And just do that. So really have like a routine so that your connection keeps being a good connection. Oftentimes when we have to travel far away for work or some else reason, then it can be hard to maintain this good relationships to a person. So really keep in mind how you can keep a good connection to that person. It could also be just a telephone call. For example, I heard about this trend. It's called Wednesday Waffle. So the Wednesday Waffle is actually every Wednesday you send your friend a message on WhatsApp, for example, or Telegram, or whatever you are using, and it's just 1 to 2 minutes long, and you say what's on your mind, how your day and the week was, and ask the other person how he or she is doing and what they are doing. So on this way you are staying connected with your friends, even though they might live far away because they travel or they live abroad or whatever. So really do that. I highly recommend to try this Wednesday waffle technique. I tried it a few weeks ago and it continues until now, and I really have to say that my connection to my friends became much better, I would say, because sometimes you're out of eyes, you're out of sight, and then there are months passing by and you haven't heard anything of the other person. And some friendships are very good with that. So sometimes, probably you know that as well, you have friends where you can meet up like 1 year later and it's still the same as if you haven't seen each other like just for a day or something. So like no time has passed and you're still on that same energy level and you can connect very quickly. But sometimes not all friendships maintain this stability, I would say. So it's really important to keep in touch from time to time, and I think this Wednesday waffle trend is a very good way to pursue this. So really try it out and let me know in the comments what you think about this technique. The third love language I would like to share with you is giving gifts. So what does that mean? It means that you should be a very open listener. So whenever your friend is telling you, oh, I saw this new whatever, blah blah blah, and I really want to try this and that out, or oh, have you heard about this and that band? I would really love to go on a concert one day from them. Then really listen to it closely, and for example, you could write in your notes app on your phone the name of the person which you are with, and then write under that all the wishes the person ever said during your conversation. And then I really want you to go through that list whenever there's a special occasion where you want to gift that person something, for example for their birthday or for Christmas, because oftentimes I hear people talking about like, oh, I don't know what I should gift her or him. She has everything, he has everything, I don't know what would make him or her happy. But when you listen closely on a daily basis, then you will hear what they want. 100%. Really try it out, listen closely, and after you met up with that person, really reflect on what you said to each other and write down what it was. And also little things, like if somebody says to you, oh, I really like those flowers, write those flower name down. Write it down. And then when you see such a flower and you meet up with that person again, buy that one flower, because this is really a nice way of showing the person that you thought about him or her. And it's very just a simple way, and alone this simple act alone will give the other person the feeling that you are really caring about him or her and listening to what they have to say. So it's really so much bigger than you think, because so many people are not really closely listening today. They are talking to talk and not to listen and understand. So it's important that you are one positive example of a good friend who's listening and also giving the person what he or she really wants. So that's a good way. And it doesn't have to be a crazy gift, like it doesn't have to be so expensive. You can do something which you did on your own. You can draw a picture, or I don't know, whatever it is. You could make like a little how's it called, bracelet or something, or some kind of like that. It doesn't have to be crazy, just something that this person would really like. It can be something for their flat, their house, something to decorate, something you did on your own. Just be creative, listen closely, and then you will find the right gift. So last but not least, we are coming to the fourth love language, which is giving somebody a helping hand. So whenever somebody needs a hand, I want you to be there. So if it's your person in the moment, so for example, if you're out with somebody and you see they have like 2 full bags to carry and you don't have any because you carry your phone and your pocket money in your pocket for whatever reason, then I really want you to pick one of those bags, for example. And if you're a people pleaser like I am, I don't have to tell you this. You do this on your own and you probably think, why is she even saying this? So like, that's normal to me. I do that on a regular basis. But some people aren't like that. Some people really don't pay attention to those things, but it can really mean the world to somebody whose love language is that they want to receive a helping hand, because this gives them the feeling to be seen, to be heard, to be valued. So, and the same goes for the other love languages. Whenever you are speaking the love language of your person which you are with, you give the person the feeling of, I see you, I feel you, I hear you, I value you, and I accomplish something for you because you are worth it to me. And I want to do this for you because I love you. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing an act of kindness. So when you offer somebody a hand, there are also many different kind of examples. What can there be? For example, when you're visiting your grandma and you see that she hasn't done her dishes yet, for example, then you can be the helping hand in that moment and do those dishes, even though you haven't done any mess yet. But I really want you to be open and help the people around you where you can. But just when you have the mental capacity for it and the energy, that's what I want to suggest as well. Because Oprah said it once. I hope I say it correctly. She said something like, sometimes people try to pour from you, but when you don't have any energy because you haven't filled up your cup, then you're trying to give from an empty cup, and then you're feeling energetically depleted. So you're unhappy now, and now they are trying to get from your cup, but your cup is already empty, and then you cannot give anything because your cup is empty. You first need to fill up your cup. So that's really important. Help yourself first so that you can help others as well. What do I mean by that? I mean, a person has 12 needs. You can Google this as well. maybe I will make another video about this, but I highly suggest you to keep up with your needs. For example, feeling hungry, feeling sleepy, drinking enough water. These are all needs of your body, for example. Giving your body all the vitamins it needs. And sometimes you need a hug or something like that. You can also hug yourself and say to yourself words of affirmation. This is really important. You really need to fill your cup before you can give somebody else a helping hand. So I highly suggest to you to do that too before you offer somebody a helping hand. So, and now we are coming to the last one, which is the fifth love language of this evening, and it is physical touch. Physical touch means, for example, hugging somebody, giving them a hand, or when somebody tells you something which is sad, then really put your hand on the shoulder of the person to really make them feel, hey, I'm here, you're not alone. If the person doesn't wants to hug or something like that, or if you don't feel like that's the person which you would like to hug. So if it's just somebody you met and you haven't really had a deeper connection with, that's also a nice way to tell somebody, hey, I got you, okay, I listen to you and I see you, I hear you, you're not alone, you're not alone in this. And whenever you feel alone with something, know that you are not alone. There are so many people struggling with the same issue, even though you might think you're the only person with this issue right now. I really want you to pay attention to other people as well, so that you could connect and give each other comfort in those moments. And yeah, so we're getting back to the fifth love language. Physical touch can also mean to kiss your partner. You can give each other a kiss on the forehead, for example, which is also a very cute way of showing your partner that you're really worshipping him or her, actually, and it's just such a pure and cute, innocent way of telling your partner, hey, I'm giving you something because I love you and I really like the way you think, and I adore you, and I just give you this kiss on the forehead without wanting anything back. So it's really such a nice way to say to your partner that you love him or her. So, and then of course, sex. So I don't mean of course, but it's up to you if you want to sleep with your partner or not. I suggest that you really wait and consider to wait till marriage. So if it's in your religion and you feel that this is for you, then do that. But this is a decision which is made by you, and I think you really have to think that through for you. Some people sleep earlier with their partner, and this is also okay, but please don't sleep around with anybody, because sex is a very soul connecting way of being with another person. And if you are sleeping around, then it can be that you're tangled with each other, I would say, and it's not so easy for you to get over this person if it's not a good person at all. And yeah, I just recommend you to really think about who you let into your body and who you let your body to be touched by. So this is a decision which you have to make, but I consider to be careful with it. You are not for everyone, and you should see your body as a holy temple. There should only be one specific person you choose, which you allow to let this happen, So you shouldn't be like a motel where everybody can come and go. So really be good to your body, and this way you're also being good to your soul. you really need to see your body like that temple, because this is so much deeper. But yeah, consider it wisely what you do. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and yeah, let me know in the comments which your love language is. I would be very interested. Yeah, have a good evening or a good night, good day, whenever you're seeing this. Goodbye. Thank you.